Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome to some more Mudrunner, and today we're going to be looking at the brand new DLC. Let's take a look into single player, go to choose maps, and here it is, Rocky Hills, the brand new free DLC that's available for Mudrunner. Came out a few days ago, and for this one you're going to do something a little bit different. Now, from what I understand, this takes scavenging to a whole new level, which sounds interesting and potentially quite tricky as well. But on top of that, I'm going to add an extra level of difficulty because I've broken out the wheel. I'm going to be using the wheel and going to be using my manual shifter as well. So, manual gearbox and a wheel. With a map I've never seen before and a gameplay that is supposed to be more difficult than scavenging. Let's jump in and take a look. So there are two new vehicles that come with this DLC. The first is the Chevy Napco. If we scroll down here you can see these are the two new vehicles from the Old Timers DLC. So there's the Chevy Napco, which is a little sort of scout vehicle here, and then there is the GMC DW950. Which is not suited for off-roading, as you can see, so this may not work very well on this map, I don't know. There are a whole load of new attachments as well, which are compatible with the original game in a couple of instances, and more prevalently with the American Wilds expansion. A lot of those are sort of interchangeable. And of course, you can use these vehicles on any of the maps if you want to, but we're going to use them on this. So we'll go with what the game's given us, which is the Chevy Napco and the F-150. I imagine we'll get the GMC hidden somewhere on the map that we can find. And let's go... Do I want to go hardcore? Yes, we want to go hardcore. So, let's start a new game. And let's try Rocky Hills with a wheel and a manual gearbox. So, here we are then, in the Chevy. Let's take a look at the map. Now I'm going to have to interchange between the wheel and the pad for certain things, the map in particular. You can't really traverse the map very well with the wheel. But let's have a look. We've got some watch points, 3, 4, 5, 6 watch points to unlock. So we'll just kind of try and roughly mark those out so we can uncover the map. Like so. There we go. Just to get a rough kind of idea as to what the area is going to look like. At the moment we've got the Napco and the F-150. Where is the F-150? Oh, that's here as well. They're both here at our starting location. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try and do a little bit of in-person driving, a little first-person, and we'll do some third-person as well, so we can take a look at the map. And if you hear a thump, I may occasionally knock the mic. Apparently it's sorry, apologies if that happens. It's actually quite tricky to get the mic in a position where it can pick me up and not be drowned out by the wheel, and so I may bump it occasionally. I hope I'll be okay on that. But let's take a look first of all at the options that we have. So back with the wheel, let's take a look, if I can, at the options. We've got where is it? Maybe we can't have any attachments. Oh, we haven't got a garage. That's why we can't change the or look at the attachments. We don't have a garage yet. Oh, that was the other thing. This map does not have a garage. So everything that we have on here, we have to use as is in terms of repair supplies and fuel. We have to go to fuel stations. I don't know if there's somewhere where we can repair things. I hope so. But there's no garage, so there's no garage points to unlock or anything like that. It's just off we go. So yeah, let's stay third person for a moment, just so we can have a look at the visuals of the map. It's got that same kind of look as American Wilds, so nice kind of bright, colourful, as you can see. And you'll see it'll switch between whether I'm using the wheel or the pad. Now, the pad was actually slightly depressing one of the triggers there. Which is why the button prompts have popped up, and if I use the wheel, you can see there it shows me the gear stick controls. So we're on the wheel. Let's get the engine started. Oh, that engine sounds nice. Right, get a gear. And off we go. Let's get some diff lock. Oops, not winch. There we go, diff lock. And we'll get some four-wheel drive as well. And let's move up a gear. Let's take a look at our interior actually. Which button is that? L2, isn't it? There we go. It's quite nice in here. Quite a nice little driving view. Bouncing around a little bit. In fact, let's just come to a stop for a second. Put the clutch into neutral. When you're using a manual clutch, if you try and change gears with the accelerator down, you immediately damage your truck. So you've got to make sure you use the clutch pedal. So I obviously, not every wheel set comes with a clutch pedal, so I'm not sure how they work, but the G29 pedal set does have a dedicated clutch pedal, which is quite nice. What was I going to do? I was going to do something, and I can't remember what it is. Oh yes, I was going to actually have a look around inside the vehicle. Again, to use right stick looking like this, you need the pad, so you have to kind of put the wheel down and do that. But there we go. Nice little looking interior. Clutch in. And off we go. And I'll show you, I'll change gear here. And there you can see I took damage by changing without depressing the clutch. So if I do it again, there you go. It warns you. Make sure you depress the accelerator, depress the clutch when changing gears. It's got a pretty little map, this, isn't it? Got a bit of water just here. I got a question actually on one of the older videos I've done. I think it was Grizzly Creek. Someone asking me if if there's grass, can you not just drive across it? And of course the answer to that was yes, of course you can. It's an off-roading game. You can go pretty much wherever you want. But just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should. There are times when sticking to a trail is the smarter option. The surface of the ground can change quite dramatically going off-road. The mud can change in sort of viscosity and how much it's going to make you slide and slip all over the place, how much it can affect your traction. You can get a lot of logs and stumps and all sorts of broken foliage on the ground that completely slows you up and ground, lifts your wheels off the ground and causes you to kind of get beached a little bit as well. So just because you can go off-road like we're doing now doesn't necessarily mean you always should. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor when it comes to off-roading. And something else that's on this map is supposed to be sort of a unique off-road challenge or an off-road maze of some kind. So I'm looking forward to finding that. Let's take a look at the map, see where we are right now. Oh, we're definitely going the wrong way. So we may as well head to that waypoint over there. Let's clear these ones off. And we'll do them in the other order instead. Let's try and tag these as close as we can. Let's just do those two to get us started. You can see we're kind of making our way over there, and this will help to free up visibility as to where we need to go. Oh, that engine sounds so good, doesn't it? Let's see how we can do in this little puddle of water here. this is a bit deeper than I thought it was. Let's get reverse, if I can. Let's go around the edge of this water, I think is probably the smarter move. Don't have a proper mount for my shifter yet. I did look at actually building one from building supplies. I actually went and got a metal bracket and some pipe clamps to try and stick it on the side of my Playseat Challenge, because the official mount for on the Playseat Challenge is just a thin strip of metal that goes right next to the wheel. And I wanted something down sort of thigh height on the side of the frame. It's more natural for driving position, but unfortunately what I bought wasn't suitable in terms of the parts, so I'm going to try again at some point, see if I can find some other bits and bobs and fashion some kind of proper mount for my shifter. So at the moment I've got it on an old chair that I use in my room to keep my laptop on, and I've got the chair tilted so that the back is kind of flat, and it's mounted on the back of that at the moment. But the chair keeps sliding around a bit, so I do need to find a more secure mount for my gearbox at some point. We've got a main road over here. Nice. Which way do we need to go? I think we're going the wrong way here. That's why I keep selecting the wrong gears, because the chair keeps sliding as I push the stick. There we go. There's our first waypoint, somewhere over here. There's the flag. Alright, let's make our way through here. Alright. A bit more navigation unlocked. Probably hear the wheel. Force feedback does mean I do have good resistance when turning the wheel. Oh, have we got somewhere here to fuel up, or is this a repair point, or both? There's a big old fuel trailer there behind us, isn't there? Right, let's take a look at... Oops. Put the car in neutral. Alright. I think I need to use... I still need to use a pad for this bit. There we go. So we want to fill up our supplies there. It's only going to give us 20 litres, but it all counts, doesn't it? See what this map does look very, very pretty already. I love the look of this Chevy. So, we've got a mountain trail. Found the wrong gear there. Went to first instead of third. Alright, can we get up there? Probably not in this truck. I think I just saw the flag actually. Let's try and go around. Oh, come on, little fella. Come on, we got this. Oh, I'm liking this little trail here. Just trying to feather the throttle and not just keep it buried. There we go. Right, we're up. Where next? Oh, come on, get that wheel up. There we go. Oh, we were stuck on a tree log. Look, there we go. Looks like we're going this way. Trying to see if I can see where that flag is. It's somewhere in there. Right, this could be a bad idea. It's stuck on something. I can't see what we're stuck on. There we go. Fight our way through those trees. Oh, there's a way down there, look. We could have taken that. Never mind. We made it down. Ah, there is a tower. I think that's what we're heading to. I think we found one of the logging camps. We have. Found a lumber mill. Right, let's follow the trail out. And around. Oh, knocked over someone's mailbox. Sorry. Assuming we can go this way. No, maybe not. There's a path over there, I can see it. We missed the entrance to that path somewhere. Stuck on a tree. There we go. Fight our way through. Ground clearance on these little trucks isn't great. Come on. Let's try going this way. There we go. Got some purchase. Alright, we're up. Right, so there's the watchtower, there's the flag. So once we've got this, we'll check the map again and have a look at the area that we've unlocked and then make our decision on which way to go next, which will be probably west again to get the next one. Ah, truck bouncing around all over the place. Right, into neutral. Let's check the map. So we're seeing some of these trails starting to appear. There is no path. A loaded log cart. That's there's the utility semi-trailer that we found, so we can repair from there. Oh, it's quite a few of them. Look. I'm wondering if that's how we fix things up. Then it's just by those trailers, and once all those points are used up, they're used up. There's another one over there, look, and another loaded log cart. There's one down there as well, look. I really hope it gives us that other truck somewhere. There's another Chevy Napco all the way down there. Let's stick in the vehicle we're in right now, though. Where do we need to go? Well, we've got a river coming up in front of us. It looks like there might be a crossing point here. But I can't really see a good way through. So what I'm going to do is going to head back this way, I think. And then see if we can get to that watch point, and then from there to that watch point. I think that'll be where we'll go next. So let's swing our way around, try and head down to that pathway, that river crossing. Hopefully it won't be too deep. Oh, this little truck is awesome. I'm really enjoying this truck. Looks great, sounds great, drives pretty well. Oops, a little bit too fast there. Bit of damage from a rock. There's the pathway. Ooh, some rocks there I didn't see. I'm just going to follow this path, see where it takes us, because we only know where part of it goes. I think at this point here we're into uncharted territory. We're into the fog of war stuff. Ugh. Fight the wheel a little bit here, and the pathway kind of stops here, unless I missed it somewhere. No, it does, it just stops, look. Just stops at that point, but we have got this kind of gully, I suppose, to traverse. So we'll keep making our way through here. I have to say, I do love this different art style where it's brighter and lighter. Did I just see the tower? Up here behind these trees. There it is. There's the watch point. Well, there's a watch point. I don't know if it's the initial one that we were going for, but oh dear, oh dear. It's getting darker. Cocking a leg there. I reckon we can get up there. If we're careful and a little bit lucky, we might be able to. Well, it might be a bit steeper than I thought, actually. Yeah, that's too steep. We're not getting up that. Okay. Let's take a shallower approach. Find a way up this way instead. Let's get some lights on as well. Not that they do a huge amount. We're stuck on something. using the handbrake there just to stop myself from rolling down the hill again. Park brake is your friend when you're using manual gearboxes. Very much your friend. Oh, it's getting dark really quick, isn't it? There we go. Right. Into neutral. No, that wasn't the watch point we were going for. The other one is over there. And then we've got those two there. So let's head to the one that we're looking for. Let's just get rid of this watch point first of all, though. Looking to see if I can see an easy way down. This is where we started, and we can actually see we've got some nice trails that run up that way. So I think what we'll do is once we've cleared this waypoint, we'll try and head back down to here. And then we'll follow these trails. So we'll head back down this way and then follow those trails through there up towards those watch points there. So from there we need to go to here, and then from there follow it all the way around up to there. So let's make our way over to the watch point that we missed. Try and get lined up so I can see where I need to be pointing. We know that's steep. I don't really want to go down that face first at a steep angle unless I can control it a bit better. Oh, there we go. Oh, a rock. Taking a little bit of damage. We use up some of our fuel. We've got half the tank left. We've still got 20 litres on board as well, don't forget. So that should be enough to finish locating these watchtowers. Can't actually see what's in front of me. There we go. Let's go around that rock. Oh, come on. Are we on our side? Nearly. There's the watchtower. Alright. Of course, it's the other side of those trees, isn't it? Where's the flag gone? There. Right. So, now we need to kind of head off to that lake. See our compass in the lower left there, pointing us which way we need to go. I'm seeing trees. This could be tricky. I don't know if I can get through this way. It doesn't help that it's night time, so I can't really see anything. Ooh, there we go. Right. More trees. Not so good. There is a way down. It's here. Very, very thin path. That's where we need to be. Need to clear these off. Alright, so that's where we need to be, and then from there, obviously, straight down. Practice my hill starts it. Here we go. So, this point here is the way down. It's the gap between the trees. I'm not seeing it as a gap. Oh, don't go over, don't go over. We killed this truck. We can't start it because it's the wrong way up. So, let's switch over to the F-150. That's annoying. Yeah, this truck's going nowhere unless we reset it. R2 button, navigate. There we go. We want the F-150. We've got a few supplies, a little bit of fuel. We're in gear. Very little fuel actually on board though. That's a bit of a shame. Lock wheels. Stall the engine. Oh, this one sounds great as well. Actually, let's see, because we've moved position now. How do I get through there? So there is a path here, which then takes me through that way. Or we could go over the mountain, actually. Looks like there's a faint trail here, perhaps, that kind of runs through. So let's go up the mountain. We don't need that checkpoint anymore. F-150, of course, one of the vehicles from the American Wilds expansion. Another great little vehicle to drive. Another one that sounds pretty awesome as well. I could go faster, but because I can't see, I don't really want to take that risk. I'll keep going in second for now. Ooh, hit some rocks there. Alright, where are we? Alright, so we're about to find the path. Excellent. So now we need that watch point, and then from there that watch point, and then hopefully we'll actually find something capable of pulling those log trucks. Otherwise we're kind of in trouble here. There's a few rocks on this road, look. narrow as well. Got to be careful we don't get bounced off here into the river or the lake. Let's go with a little bit more power. Getting a little bit lighter in the distance. Maybe the sun's about to come up. Maybe it's just me. It might just be me actually. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 10 past 2, look. Bottom left corner. Sun's a way off yet. Ooh, there we go. That's what we were hoping to see. A GMC. So let's change truck. Oh, I need to change the camera angle. There we go. There we go. Right. Change truck. So what do we have here? Oh, fuel trailer. With some fuel in it. Not much. Less than half a tank. Let's take a look at the interior of the truck. Looks alright, doesn't it? This is what we're going to be using to haul those log trailers around by the look of it. We need to be back where we were. So we need to be back in there. Back in the F-150. Which is almost out of fuel. Right, let's use some supplies. There we go. We'll use the roof trunk as well. Right, we're out of fuel. Can I get through that gap? Just. Right, we are heading in the wrong direction. But again, look, there's no path. We are completely free to explore. There's a vague hint of a trail down here, which I think possibly links up to where we kind of crashed and rolled our trucks somewhere over here. So we'll avoid doing that. We'll just try and go as the crow flies. I think that's probably going to be the best way for us to get through here. So I need to turn. The problem with the wheel in here is that it partially obscures the compass in this truck, so I can't immediately see whether I'm on the right heading unless I go drastically off course. Heading in roughly the right direction now. Truck feels a little bit more suited to this purpose against the little Chevy. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Try and pick our way through these trees if we can. I can't see where I'm going, which does not help. There's a trunk. There's another one. No. We've run into an impenetrable wall of trees, I think. Maybe we can negotiate our way through at a different angle. Like that. we found a trail. According to the trail, or according to the compass, we actually need to head this way. This is rough going. We're back in the gully. Oh, hello. Is that a narrow bridge? Oh, yeah, it is. Looks like we're looping around as we make our way up. We now need to head left or east. There it is. It's somewhere over there. There it is. We found it. Alright. Okay, so we have uncovered the map. Well, where do we need to deliver these? There's the lumber mill. Over there. Okay, so I suppose we switch to the GMC now. There's a loaded log cart up there. So we can make our way over to that. Now this isn't suited for off-roading. So getting these loaded log carts could be a real challenge. A real challenge indeed. Oh, that truck sounds nice, doesn't it? We do have diff lock, which helps. Oops. So let's get that switched on. And I want to detach the trailer. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is that thing ticking over. There we go. Now this truck, as I said, not suited for off-roading, so I have no idea how well we're going to fare. Or if I can even get through this gap, actually, thinking about it. I should be able to. The question is, how are we going to get on once we do get through? Try and stay away from the trees where I can. Try and stay on solid ground. Find any hint of some kind of path. We'll take it. A bit of poke. This is only second gear and it's got a bit of poke. Oh, that's a small log trailer. Ah, okay, so looks like we need to do this in small vehicles. And then we just use the big vehicle to pull around maintenance and fuel. Okay, I feel a bit silly for not checking one of those out with the map earlier now. So in that case, we kind of need to go back to here. Back the way we came. Let's try and retrace our steps if we can. Come on, steering. I'm on full lock here. Nope, not going to make that. I'm stuck on those trees. Come on. Come on, you want to give. Please don't make me have to winch out of here. Alright. I did come in this way, didn't I? Or am I now trying to go out a way I didn't actually come in? I think I came up through here. There's my little base of operations over there. I can see the white walls of it by that tower. Just need to get back now. These wheels are spinning a bit too much. Low revs, first gear. There we go. Got a bit of purchase. Try and get this back in. I should have gone in the other one. Oh no. Don't knock the trailer over. There we go. I don't know if I can actually reattach to this now. There we go. That's one way of doing it. Alright, so we've learnt that all those little log carts are small log carts by the look of it, and all the big trailers for repairs and fuel are for the GMC. So given that we've wrecked one of our little Napcos already, this one here, let's see, let's bring it to where our GMC is. We'll lose. Is that the one that's upside down? It is. Yeah, that's where we crashed. So we'll lose the fuel and the repair points from the add-ons. That can't be helped. but we can refuel it here. So repair the Chevy Napco. Refuel the Chevy Napco. I wonder... No, I thought I might be able to fill from that. I can't. Alright. We want to get our first loaded log cart up there. Diff lock. Go out the front and then turn around. And then that is going to be our first job, is to deliver those log points to our lumber mill. If I can get out, there we go. Turn. There we go. This is actually a very capable little truck. I do like this. A little bit of poke to it as well. Oh, I think I've turned the wrong way. Oh, it's an experience trying to drive with a wheel and a manual gear stick at the same time, having not ever done that before. Oh, let's change the clutch. This is where we need to be, through here. There we go. Full opposite lock. And right, attach. There we go. So we've got our first load of logs. Where is it we've got to get them to? All the way over here somewhere. There. That's where we need to go. That's a long way. I'm not even sure the best route to take here. I don't really want to have to go up the mountain. So that to me suggests that we come down here through this way. Try and find that pathway perhaps. It's going to be a challenge. It's definitely going to be a challenge. So let's plot out a route. We want to come down to here, across to here, up here, and then across to there. And we will make our first delivery, I hope, next time out, because we're pretty much out of time. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Rocky Hills very soon.